Hi, so today I'm going to be demoing my gym management system project. And to begin, I'm just going to go ahead and show kind of how the project basically works. So I have just a basic command line interface here, and at first it prompts for manager or trainer. So for managers, it's going to go ahead and show all their different functions that they have available to them here. We'll just go ahead and do the first one just to show you how it looks, to register a new customer. So it prompts for all the different customer information, and I'm just going to enter random values here to just get going. But so you enter all the different customer values, and it returns the customer ID. This is what it shows to show that a customer was successfully added. Um, so that's that's all. Oh, and then so also we have for trainers, we have all the different trainer options in here. So I won't go ahead. I won't do all these just because I want to just show how it basically looks and how it basically functions. It's very simple, but my project as a whole, what I was kind of able to do and what I found really helpful was some of the different artifacts and pre-planning documents that I had. So some of the more helpful ones that I found were just obviously the use case the detailed use case document, as well as the use case design diagram. It just I found those helpful because each of my use cases are essentially one of those different functions for either the trainer or manager. So just being able to break those down and show how they are going to work together really helped. And then obviously the class design diagram really helped me visualize how my program all kind of works together in all my different classes. So this was something I kind of put a lot of work into and really shows kind of how my project is structured. After that, I have my refactoring design pattern list. This was something that was um, very new to me and something that's going to stick with me from this class for sure. My program is essentially a model view controller, is one of the main patterns that I used. So here in my program, you can see I have some controllers. So I have my manager and trainer session controllers, as well as my gym system controller, which is well, the gym system is essentially the model. So the model, so it's going to contain the state of the system as a whole. So it's going to have the inventory, the customer list, the trainer list, the routine list, which there's only one of for each of those. And we have to maintain those states for each of the different classes that use those. They have to make sure that they're all the same. So to ensure that, I used the singleton pattern and then the builder pattern here. I went ahead and made a builder class that um, builds each of the entries in those lists that I was just talking about. So here we have a build customer, each of those. So yeah, so those are some of the main artifacts that I found most helpful in this project. Because to begin the project, we had quite a few pre-planning documents. So we kind of started out with our use cases as I was talking about, and then made a domain diagram, which is kind of a conceptual design diagram, and then followed by my design diagram, and then the traceability link matrix, which was another artifact that I found extremely helpful. So this is going to be all of our use cases that we have here, and the boxes that are checked are going to be the classes that are used in that use case. So I was able to see which classes I needed to be used for each use case. So I found this extremely helpful. But this project was relatively large for me, but when I was able to break it down with each of these things, it was definitely very manageable, and I was able to kind of work on each of these patterns and refactoring, which was very helpful and new to me.